like a wise man once said, battle not with monsters, lest you become a monster.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Kevin Conroy moments as Batman.
Am I blue? You'd be too.
For this list, we're looking at the best scenes featuring this legendary actor as the Caped Crusader in every medium. If you haven't seen all these stories, beware the Batman and a few spoilers ahead. What's your favorite Kevin Conroy performance? Share your memories of this legend in the comments below. Number 10. Outsmarting Darkseid, Superman Batman Apocalypse.
It's over, Darkseid. Even you must realize the folly of being a king without a kingdom.
I doubt the battle between the two Kryptonians will bring about such destruction.
I'm not talking about them.
After Supergirl is captured by Darkseid and brought to the planet Apocalypse, Batman joins a rescue team to save her. But he's nowhere close to a physical match for the big bad. So, Batman threatens to blow up Darkseid's homeworld and everyone on it.
One hellspore can turn an entire planet into a fire pit. What'll happen to Apocalypse when 500 go off simultaneously?
You dare?
Although we know the Dark Knight doesn't typically take lives, Conroy's intimidating performance sells the hero's plan. Even we're not fully convinced that Batman was just bluffing about terminating an entire society.
You will disarm them.
Here's the deal. Release the girl, and give your word you'll leave her alone.
Despite Darkseid's attempts to stop the Dark Knight, the villain eventually yields to the hero. It was epic listening to Conroy's very human character stop an incredibly powerful alien. Number 9. Dooming the Justice League, Justice League Doom.
Flash, listen carefully. I need you to go to Star Labs Kyoto and have them forge a piece of kryptonite into a scalpel. Bring it to me.
Can't help you. I got a bomb bolted to my wrist. If I stop,
It'll explode.
Every member of the Justice League was enjoying a regular day of hero work until each of them was incapacitated by separate and sinister plans. The only one who overcame a horrible scheme was Batman. Once he realizes what's going on, his voice is instantly filled with fear. Batman becomes more panicked until he reveals he's the person who devised all these terrible plans.
Alfred, get the Batwing ready. The Justice League is under attack.
By whom?
By me.
The emotional journey that the Dark Knight goes on up until this fantastic twist is perfectly portrayed by Conroy. He expertly navigates the line between Batman's sense of control and newfound panic that he may have doomed his friends. Fortunately, the Dark Knight's tones are filled with relief once he saves everyone in the League.
you think one of us would go over to the other side?
Or succumb to mind control. Yes, it's possible. That's why I developed plans for containing any or all members of the JLA, should the need ever arise.
Number 8. Parodying the Dark Knight, Teen Titans Go.
Now, Robin. Robin, where are you?
Still in your shadow.
Oh.
It's always going to be this way.
Shadows are my thing.
Fans are very used to Conroy's sobering and serious take on the Caped Crusader. That's why hearing him put a silly spin on Batman was so fun. When Robin is explaining his origins on Teen Titans, he stands in the shadow of Conroy's Dark Knight. Unfortunately for the young sidekick, this means that he's basically invisible to Batman.
Robin, where are you?
Just a little to your left.
Where?
Ah, there he is, in your shadow.
Conroy beautifully plays into the funny tone of Teen Titans Go while keeping the heavy feel of his other performances. Throughout the short scene, you can tell the actor is putting 1000% effort into each and every line. It is a testament to Conroy's talent that he fit into whatever Batman universe he found himself in.
Are leaving? It's the short shorts, isn't it? I can get you longer shorts if that'll make a difference.
It's not the shorts. Well, maybe a little.
Number 7. Playing a past and future Batman at once, Justice League Unlimited. Thanks to time travel shenanigans, a Batman in his prime is sent to the future to work with a much older version of himself.
Surprised to see me? A little. I'm more surprised that I lived so long.
Batman, Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne, Batman. Or have you met?
Not now!
Although both heroes are played by Conroy, he manages to make each of them sound distinct from each other. The best demonstration of his flexible vocal range comes when the Batmen have to interrogate someone. While the young Caped Crusader goes from firm to gentle, the older Bruce only grows more intimidating by the minute.
My arm's getting tired. I can't believe I was ever that green.
This is how you interrogate someone.
It's such an incredible dual performance that you'd be forgiven for thinking it was two different actors. Conroy's spectacular range made this meeting of the Batmen into one of the best superhero crossovers ever.
Losing my patience. I can't control my friend here much longer. You better give us something we can use.
Number 6. Making the Joker laugh. Batman Arkham City.
Give me the cure! But you've already got the cure. Talia, no!
One of the reasons it felt like you were really Batman in 3 of the Arkham games is because Conroy provided the voice for the hero. In one of his best scenes, the Dark Knight is faced with a difficult choice. Should Batman cure the Joker of a fast-acting disease or let the clown die? Hearing the hero debate his next move was extremely compelling.
Every decision you've ever made ends with death and misery. People die. I stop you. You'll just break out and do it again.
However, everything changes when Joker accidentally destroys the vial holding the cure. Despite being full of resentment towards the clown a few moments earlier, the quiet rage leaves Conroy's voice. He ends the tremendous scene with regret that his foe is dying. It is such a powerful performance that inspires a strong and fitting reaction from the Joker.
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
Number 5. Comforting Ace before she dies. Justice League Unlimited.
Take her down before she takes everyone with her.
I'll do it, Shayera. I'm the only one of us Ace knows. She might let me get close enough to use it.
When a powerful psychic named Ace is on the verge of death, she starts to warp reality around her. Although Amanda Waller wants to dispatch her instantly with a specialized device, Batman has a different idea. He decides to just have a conversation with the young Ace in hopes that his words will convince her to rein her powers in.
They got their weapon. I got cheated out of my childhood.
I know what that's like.
You do, don't you?
Conroy layers Batman's voice with compassion and empathy.
I'm dying very soon.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Could you stay with me?
And after they bond over lost childhoods and past tragedies, the Dark Knight agrees to sit with Ace as her life comes to an end. This simple and moving scene likely became a Justice League Unlimited fan favorite because we could really hear the pain in Conroy's voice. Number 4. Giving Joker another chance. Batman, the Killing Joke. During this bleak Batman tale, the Joker slays several innocent people, tries to drive Commissioner Gordon insane, and takes away Batgirl's ability to walk. But despite having every reason to break the clown in the finale, the Dark Knight offers an olive branch instead.
I don't want either of us to end up killing the other, but we're running out of alternatives. Perhaps it all hinges on tonight.
Batman's tones manage to sound composed and desperate at the same time. Conroy truly makes us believe that the Dark Knight will finally reach a point of understanding with his rival.
Maybe we could work together. I could rehabilitate you. You don't need to be alone. We don't have to kill each other. Let me help you.
Unfortunately, the Joker rejects the offer for help. While the clown may not have loved Batman's speech, we adored Conroy for bringing this iconic comic moment to life. The laugh he shares with Mark Hamill's Joker at the end was just icing on the cake. Number 3. Begging to never become Batman. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. A surprising plotline in Batman Mask of the Phantasm saw Bruce Wayne fall in love with a woman named Andrea. He quickly becomes torn between his desire to be with her and the promise he made to his parents to protect Gotham. Bruce goes to his parents' graves to ask if he can abandon his crime-fighting mission.
I don't want to let you down, honest, but it just doesn't hurt so bad anymore. You can understand that, can't you?
In this emotional scene, Conroy allows the hero to be completely vulnerable. It is a raw performance that gives us the rare opportunity to see Batman's tough facade crumble away and reveal the damaged and scared person underneath.
I know I made a promise, but I didn't see this coming. I didn't count on being happy.
In the end, it's left ambiguous as to whether his parents approve of Bruce giving up his crusade. But we definitely endorse this extraordinary Conroy scene.
Please, tell me that it's okay.
Maybe they already have.
Number 2, appearing as the Dark Knight in live action, Batwoman.
You start with a code. You hang on to it with every self-righteous breath. But then you take one life.
Kevin Conroy spent over 2 decades voicing Batman for animated projects before he got a chance to play the hero in live action. Fortunately for legions of excited fans, he far exceeded our greatest expectations. Conroy portrays a broken Dark Knight who had long abandoned his no-killing policy and any sense of hope. In his greatest scene, he shows how far the character has fallen by lashing out at Supergirl and Batwoman.
My parents taught me a very different lesson. Life only makes sense if you force it to.
The way Conroy fills every sharp word with venom and hatred nearly makes him come off like a villain instead of an extremely dark antihero. While it wasn't the Batman performance we thought we deserved, it was a portrayal we needed more of as soon as we saw it.
I don't know what happened to you, Bruce, but it ends now.
Yes. Let it end.
Before we shine the bat signal on our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Alien Batman meets his earthly counterpart, Batman the Brave and the Bold. The voice actor put a new spin on a caped crusader that was from the stars.
Who are you? Who are you? I'm Batman of Earth. I've been stranded here.
Then welcome to the planet Zur-Enar. Here, I'm Batman.
The Dark Knight threatens Superman. Injustice, Gods Among Us. Conroy's alternate universe Batman warns Clark to stay in line with a great line.
If something ever happens and you do lose it, I'm coming for you.
Eulogy for Superman, Justice League. Conroy made the Dark Knight's tribute to the Blue Boy sweet and sentimental.
Despite our differences, I have nothing but respect for you. I hope you know that. You showed me that justice doesn't always have to come from the darkness.
Batman discovers Jason is the Arkham Knight. Batman, Arkham Knight. The amount of sadness Conroy conveys in a few words is remarkable.
For a moment, I thought you said that you'd found Master Todd.
You heard right.
My God, is he all right?
No. No, he's not.
Singing Am I Blue, Justice League Unlimited. Not only is it fun to see Bruce sing, but Conroy proved he had a great voice.
Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Delivering an iconic Batman speech. Batman the Animated Series.
Are you all right, sir?
The Scarecrow drugged me with some kind of fear toxin. I never know when it's going to hit me. I'm having horrible visions of my father.
Although Conroy gave a masterclass in voice acting in every single episode of this classic animated show, his most tremendous display arguably came when he fought Scarecrow. After being hit with the fear toxin, Batman's fear that he's ruining his family legacy comes to the surface. He starts seeing terrifying visions and hearing that he's a failure. But when Batman's at his lowest point, he overcomes his fear with an incredibly badass speech.
I am not a disgrace. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman!
The way Conroy conveys Bruce's emotion and strength with just his voice alone is simply sublime. His speech serves as a perfect summary of everything the hero stands for. When looking back on Conroy's long and decorated resume, this speech shows without question that he was always meant to be Batman.
Oh, yes.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.